Hi, this is TJ with DancePlug, standing beside the amazing Stacey Tookey, who comes up with the most beautiful real concepts.
Oh, thank you. That was sweet.
Always, just always. We were quickly discussing how both of us watching the show, I was sweating, I was crying, I was laughing.
I mean, that show, first off, I think hands down was one of the best in history of So You Think You Can Dance. We were all saying it, all the choreographers. I mean, you were on the edge of your seat, you were like laughing, you were crying. I mean, I was crying 12 times. Yeah, I mean, it's just the dancers, the choreographers, the all-stars. It was incredible. I was a mess the whole show, sweating, crying.
You were
everything.
tearing up. It made me tear up when I see people cry, and for that reason, after your piece, I mean, you and Jean just give so much inspiration to people who want love. We find love like that. So just you tearing up,
I think this piece was one of the most personal and one of the most emotional for me, just because I think I think there, in times in our life we forget that person that it means the most to us, they're always there, they're steadfast and they're strong, and we don't always tell them thank you or I love you enough. And tonight this was just a piece for him. And then when you have Aaron, who kind of looks like Jean and is like a strong male dancer, that just, he emanates strength, like an actual, you know, like a lot of male dancers don't have that, and he has that. And then Kathryn is just simply magical, because she just takes everything I do to another place that I can't even dream of. And so the second that they just stood there facing each other, I mean, I was like watching a reflection of us. And I mean, I know it sounds really like kind of selfish, but it really caught me off guard at how lucky I am. And so at the moment, I'm going to cry again. And they just like took me to a place that was just like, yeah, it was the most beautiful thank you for him. And so I'm so grateful.
I love that. It sounds so selfish, the fact that you were thinking of your husband.
No, just that I'm talking about me, and it's really about them. But the thing is that we had a really nice, we dug into the concept and what I want. We all shared so many things together. So like, you know, like off camera, I love to dig into like the dancers and what they're feeling and make it personal for them. So it was nice. It was like we have like our own little secret about what it really stood for, and I think it just makes it that much more touching. So yeah,
Your own little secret.
Well, it's just, you know, we got to add layers. I can't give you everything. You know, it's just, we talk about experience and like why that person means that much to you, and who is it in your life that means that much to you, and what if that was taken away from you, or what if you just didn't have that person that would catch you. And I think it's just sometimes what's left unknown, you know, it comes through in the dancing, and you don't always need it spelled out for you.
I'm going to start with you and your beautiful routine. I mean, just for a second, you're just such a hard worker, your work ethic. She goes to every audition, stands in line, works her butt off, and that's what the industry is all about. So this piece definitely showed all of that. I mean, poor Aaron, he's like dancing with the Step Up 5 beauty.
No, Aaron is such a good partner. He's such a man. He's so strong. And all that aside, all from the technical part of it, his strength, he's really, he has this ability to be able to open up and kind of bring someone in and treat them just as a friend, as a person. I think that when you're dancing, communication is the biggest thing offside of the moves as well, because when you can have a conversation and create a story, something verbally, when you go on stage, everything means a little bit more. So we just had something special, like off stage, on stage, and when we actually got in the moment, it just kind of took it away. We don't remember what happened, and I felt honored to be in that space.
And you got very emotional after. Mm-hmm. What was going on in your head?
I just felt so proud of him, because I know how hard he works, and I know how much I try to give in a room with a dancer, and I think that he definitely met me there. And sometimes you give and you don't get as much, but I feel like I gave and he gave almost more than I could have given. So at the end of the routine, I couldn't do anything but grab him and just tell him thank you, and that I was so extremely proud of him.